Highlight of the day, a couple things. Know the news, what's driving us. There was a couple things that happened just in the last 30 minutes or so. A Trump tweet was kind of ambiguous as to calling what the news media or China the enemy of the people. You know that that's driving, especially yesterday, came into the market, hot rhetoric now with Trump, not just against China, but details of things they're thinking about doing. They dispelled rumors of canceling debt, but he talked about in his press conference about tariffs. And then he has a tweet like that. And again, the tweet like that comes after the market's already been weak. And then Mayor of New York, de Blasio, says the city's obviously a few months away from reopening at minimum in a radio interview. That came out 40 minutes after 10 Central. You have to know that pushed us lower. You have to know and be aware of when that's happening and what it could do. So you could put yourself in a position to not only capitalize on downside, but not try to capitalize on upside or strip out the randomness of why it's happening. If you could answer the why around every turn, you obviously strip out randomness, which is what everybody who could do something ends up doing, stripping out randomness. Now, the word of today happened to be magnet a lot. Magnet as in, where's the market going to be drawn down to? When you see a lot of big buyers like this, when you see a lot of iceberg buying or selling, but in this case, in this example, buying, it often becomes a magnet if price is above. So if there's a lot of buying that everybody sees that wants to be done below the market, all right, price is here, there's a lot of big buying there. Why is it a magnet? Why would it be a magnet? Well, you have to understand how positions turn into orders. If a lot of buying gets people to get long and a lot of longs mean a lot of sellers to get out of longs, then you create a lot of sell pressure to go down to the very same reason that got you long. When a market with big buying over here goes up, creates a lot of longs, creates a lot of selling pressure to go down go down to the point of the same reason why it got long in the first place. You just think about that. It'll make sense. Think about the equation. After you're long, you are now a seller. That should be established. If there is a lot of longs, LL, then there's a lot of sellers. Lots of sellers. Lots of sellers, all right, should establish maybe downside pressure. I don't care what it's the price of. So that's where big buying, because it's so prevalent. There's so many eyes on big buying, icebergs, big orders in the book. There's a lot of tools that have a lot of eyes on it. So the skill, the advantage, the edge that you have to create is, what do you do with that information? Conventional wisdom, when it works, get out of the way of it. When it doesn't work, becomes the most advantageous thing, probably in anything, but including trading. When conventional wisdom isn't working. A lot of buyers buy it, people whisper. No, a lot of buyers and price can't go up, sell it. That's the reaction. That's the thought. So when you think buying, I'm not telling you sell it. When you see buying, when you see the creation of longs, just get yourself in the position to be opposite conventional wisdom. And I'm not saying be a cynic and be opposite all the time, because you get run over. But have an understanding of who's doing what's popular, and when what's popular isn't working. That creates good location, good price prediction. After you buy it, you're a seller. After you sell it, you're a buyer. Just keep thinking of the creation of positions and what it does to push price around. And there's magnets that appear right now, and we'll go down here in one swoop, maybe, but we will get pulled down there because everybody sees buying. It's 1,000 contracts. Ooh, let's buy it. And then they go, ooh, it's not going up. Let's sell it. Keep that in mind and subscribe to this channel so we get over 1,000 and do some live videos on location. Have a safe weekend. Pay attention to magnets, understand them, get your head wrapped around the context of them, measure, manage your risk around every trade, know where you're getting out before you get in. And we'll see you Monday.